is one of my favorites because of the amount of pressure that you put on the guy, and also the amount of safety that you incur in regards to, it's going to take really an act for the guy to threaten your balance and threaten you with a submission if you hit that spot. Okay, so I call that in guard pass terms the sweet spot. The sweet spot is when you're not threatened by sweeps or submissions. You guys okay with that? So when you're trying to pass, that actually should be your first concern. Okay? Why do you have the TRX? Because if you go here, this extension there will give a whole new dimension of options for your training partner, depending what kind of skill set he has from the guard. So that eliminates here, closing the gap. But here, what I do, start over here, I try to bait the guy from level 3. Now, we're going to still finish with the leg drag in just a second. But let's say here I have the T-Rex. Over here, I control his defending. Here, my elbows, start to push a little bit. And I know I'm going to find a position now when the guy really wants to fight. He's not going to just let. But this is what I'm looking for. Right here. You see that? Because I'm trying to move forward, and he stops me. Okay? That forces me to change level, so my hip stays strong here. I can only push so much from here. But once I start to elevate, look how much further I can push. Now, if this is all I did right now, my fingertip can touch here a little bit. And then I drop down, and I go for the low pass. But that's not what I want. I want to torture the guy a little bit. So when I'm here, keep defending, here, I turn slightly. I go for the foot. I don't try to go for the leg, because a lot of times you don't get it. Go for the foot, stay strong, and push your hip a little bit. Yeah, here you see how high he goes? Just a little shake. Now here, all his weight, shoulder down. Once the shoulder hits the knee, see, I like this grip here. You see my hand here? Not here, here. Because this is a trap. I want his thigh on his chest move. It's all about containment. So once you're here, stay here because it tires the guy out. When you're on a pass, your hip and your shoulder push slightly, and you're still heavy. If he tries to roll, go anywhere, he cannot push you anywhere. You have 100% control. How much pressure do you feel when your thigh touched your chest?
All of it.
All of it. So what happens is, you don't enjoy life sometimes. When you're passing the guard, you have one goal. Find the sweet spot and make the guy miserable after you hit the sweet spot. You guys understand that? If you pass too fast, it's like you're going to go for a submission. You're going to submit the guy. What good is that if you tap the guy 10 times and the guy's still fresh? Crush him to death. Let the guy be like a fish out of water, try to convulse on the mat. Once you feel he's about to gasp for air, about to call his mom to help him out, then you go for the kill. But if you just go too fast, you're not making him miserable. You understand that? Jiu-Jitsu is the art of suffering for the other guy. Okay? So here, TRX, look, the elbows is what does the job, not so much the head. So when I'm here and he holds, look, the elbow is in already. The knee is in. See, I use my knee, I use everything. And when I'm going here, I'm trying to go to number 1. He's not giving it to me. But once I go to level 2 and get my hip forward, see, that foot right there is so easy. Some guys feel tempted to just push it all the way, which you can, but you're not going to make him miserable. So I want you here, once you get here, back up your hip and let your shoulder go down. Grab the lapel with your palm up. That's another thing. Here, you favor the guy to push your elbow. Okay, go back. Here, he's not going anywhere. And now here, your other hand grabs the hip, and you stay here. And count to 220. Okay? After 20, you do the pass. See, barely do the pass. And stay here. Don't change. Because it's good. He's still being crushed. You guys got it? Are you guys all good on the act of making each other suffer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here, let's say there's separation. I'm trying to step and go to this one. Already expecting this. So go here. Turn a little bit. See how easy the foot pops out? Go back again. Keep the leg tight, please. So when I switch here, look, be careful with your knee, okay? See how I'm positioned there? Look how easy the leg goes. Now, I slide my shoulder down, I drop, and I don't pass. I grab here first, then the thigh goes where? To the chest. Yeah, so don't pass. Yeah, the other hand, try to control on the outside. So if you try to move the hip, it's like a fish out of water. I stay here. Then from here, eventually I walk to the hip a little bit, little punch with my shoulder. Call that the shoulder punch, you know? And then it's all she wrote. Does that make sense? You guys right to make each other suffer? So be careful with each other's knees from this position, please. You don't want to do this. Get here and try to go here and yank and make the guy knee twist. Okay, turn and pull that foot out. Now slide your shoulder down and grab. See when I slide the shoulder down, what goes first is the hip, then the knee. Now I'm close. And then from here, control, stay there, and do the pass afterwards. 5 reps each. 1, 2, 3, up.